Doc Rivers doesn't just start throwing players under the bus. He doesn't like just all of a sudden get fired or get released from a job or move on and then start just mud raking, right? He doesn't start doing that. He doesn't start mud slinging. So to do this about James Harden was punitive. It was vengeful. It wasn't like he was just making these matter-of-fact statements out of nowhere. James Harden got him fired. He knows James Harden got him fired. So let's unpack that for a second here. If James Harden had the power to get the head coach fired, what would it matter if he wasn't going to be back? Really examining it the way Kendrick Perkins puts it makes my 99.9 for sure rate of James Harden not being back dwindle down to about 85. And it's not just because of Perkins, it's because of the whole philosophy behind it. If you're going into detail about how a coach got fired and it's all coming back to James Harden and how Joel Embiid wasn't 100% on board with it, but they pulled the trigger on it anyway, well, then that means that a guy that maybe doesn't even come back here has sway in the front office that much. It's either a Hail Mary from Daryl Morey in order to retain his buddy James Harden, or it means nothing. Or it means nothing. Or it means that James Harden's mind's already made up and he's going back to Houston. But as now other reports have come out there, he's weighing his options, and Nick Nurse might be intriguing to him as the head basketball coach now in Philadelphia. But I don't know in a more up-tempo offense how James Harden handles that idea or handles that philosophy that Doc Rivers is talking about, because Nick Nurse is going to need him to abandon the basketball every once in a while. And maybe he's going to have to rely on a guy like Tyrese Maxey handling and running the offense a little bit more. To me, it just doesn't make sense. To me, I feel like I already know the ending. With Maxey coming in here, you might still be a second-round playoff exit. But I also might see Tyrese Maxey take a huge step forward that will make me believe, oh, my God, in a year from now, meaning a year at the end, from the end of next season. So fast forwarding 2 years, I might have the confidence after the upcoming season that, oh, wow, Joel Embiid's playing a little bit more as a facilitator. He's not looking to score as much. He's setting up his teammates. There's multiple ways to beat you now in half-court sets like you'll need in the playoffs. And Tyrese Maxey's taking this huge leap forward. Oh, my God, Tyrese Maxey's an all-star. Oh, my God. If all that happens, yeah, I'm welcoming this gap year.